Hello, I'm Snapperjack and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see I got the DLC. I haven't actually played the DLC yet. I've completed the base game but not the DLC. Let's go. Emerald Vale. You can break down armor and weapons. You don't need to give up your parts. You can keep the gear in tip-top shape. Massive passenger ships. While sneaking indicate, yeah, I don't really do sneaking in this game. I'm more of the aggressor or the bribery or intimidation character. Right. Have you reload? It's square in it. Yeah. Edgewater we go. The first settlement you ever see. Raising your stealth skill unlocks sneak attacks for bonus damage. Previewing. Okay, we're cutting off in mid-sentence. Yeah, perk unit. Yeah. You can actually upgrade your companions as well. So no one's essential apart from your companions. So you can just kill everyone if you really wanted to. At the beginning, I could have just killed that person at the beginning and just killed all the Spacer's Choice like military at the very beginning if I really wanted to. I like how you can just carry your weapons everywhere you go. It's like they don't really give a shit that you've got like a pistol with you, or like heavy armor, or like an assault rifle, or rocket launcher, or anything like that. They don't really seem to give a shit. Yeah, this is where you meet your first companion. Not gonna lie, probably the best companion in the game as well. Paravarti, I think her name is.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir.
Yeah, Paravarti.
You asked...
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you. You must be the boss. I'll wait until you're finished. No, I'll be nice.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I think you have the wrong idea about uniform. What are you talking about? I don't work for Spacer's Choice. There you go.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Tell me what I need to do.
The people
Just tell
living
me.
in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Alright, Reed, I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Yeah, so companions, yeah, you can upgrade your companions as well. Paravarti is probably the best one, to be honest. That's the first one you meet. Yeah, skill, let's do defense as well, dialogue, 2 of those. I'll do a little bit of stealth because then you can lockpick, and then tech, and then leadership. Do 2 of those, and then do more stealth, why not? Apply, yeah. Paravarti, can you upgrade her yet? Yeah, I know, you can, yeah. So she's got, you can actually change the weapons as well. She's got a hammer, which does a lot of fucking damage. Her pistol's better than mine, and I'm the fucking leader. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Let's so this is your first technically first multiple choice mission. Because if you don't do it right, you can potentially fuck up your problems. There we go. A sword. I don't really use. I use guns mainly. Yeah. So she's now my companion. Can I talk to her?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay. I will say these elevators are very quick.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
If I wanted to deal with your nuisance, I wouldn't have any. Oh, let's move. We're going such a dick. This is about deserters. So what's on the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Can't blame anybody wanting to leave. This town's got issues. Yeah, it has a little bit.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Yeah, he's cool as well. I suppose it wouldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways. Yeah, huh?
I've noticed you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother. Yeah.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Oh. How's that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Is that normal?
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
We'll talk later. So yeah, you can eventually get a lot of, I guess, side quests where you can help your companions. Very similar to, I guess, like New Vegas, Fallout New Vegas, all these other games that you can do. Actually, we want to talk to. We want to talk to the vicar first, don't we?
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Here he is, Max Vicar. Max, what's his name?
Yes, what is
Vicar
it?
Max, yeah.
You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Ow.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Before I want to talk to you about Reed, asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Fix the... Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters. Cut the power to the deserters if you could answer quickly, I'm in a hurry. Fix the geothermal plant.
That seems well within your expertise.
The way we do it's by cutting off power to the others. The ones who left.
Adelaide McDevitt's encampment. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you advise? What do you think of Adelaide's group vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Not really. I haven't got enough intelligence to talk to him. So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible? Right, just talk to everybody into coming back together. Keep that in mind. Sounds like I've got my work cut out for me. Thank you for your time. It's been a waste of time. Let's go, Paravarti. Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Handsome sum, you say? Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Why didn't you come with me?
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
No, but I want you to come with me.
Please get it.
Sheesh, I'm working on it. You need to practice on some patience, Vicar. I seem pretty concerned about our book. No, let's just leave. Wait, can I still... No, let's just go and make our first stupid decision. I always make the worst decisions in games like this because I always seem to forget what I'm doing, if you know what I mean. Like, oh yeah, if you get power to Edgewater, which you were in, or you forget to direct the power to the wrong place, people will hate you, but it doesn't matter because each place has different consequences on different places. So it doesn't matter what you do, you're gonna get hated by something anyway. So I'm trying to make it like the easiest possible sort of like way of me playing it, because if you don't, it just gets really bad. Okay, let's go. Is she behind me? Yeah, there she is. Can you? She can. Yeah, she can fight. Of course she can. What am I on about? I've played this before. You can slide though. No, you can't. You can't slide in this. Well, that sucks, donkey balls. I thought you could slide. Oh, wait until I go over there. It's really awesome. Just saying. These are marauders, aren't they? Yeah.
Here we go!
That was easy.
Got 'em all!
That's because I was playing the game earlier and I've completely forgotten what the buttons are. Right, let's go. I like how you have unlimited sprint as well.
Here they come!
Ah, wrong button.
It's not working!
Why not? It's because I've got a shit gun, that's why. Right, let's have a look at white. Item repair. You can repair your weapons? I don't remember that. Let's go across. Ah, there we go. We want armor now. Put that on. And put that on. There we go. A bin. Salmon fillets. Ugh, lovely. Yeah, you can get drunk in this game as well. Just so you know, just put that point out. Keep pressing the wrong fucking buttons. You alright? Okay, let's go. You actually nearly died there. And it's like the beginning of the game. What a stupid, silly boy. Right, okay, I want some, a better gun. Music box. She played music, that's pretty cool. Bread noodles. So tuna fillets. Good sounds like salmon. Okay, let's carry on. Botanical lab.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever
Okay.
you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem?
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
You obviously run a tight ship.
You want to try standing outside in the heat, keeping your sights open for the next marauder raid? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Unless marauders got to her, then these parts could be then parts of her could be in a lot of places. Lovely.
Could do without the gallows humor.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop.
Okay, leave it up. Right, so let's go and do. There we go. Let's go and find this woman quickly. Oh, she's actually okay. Examine. So it said then, no more Edgewater for me, no more cannery, no more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'am. Would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing it down. It's prosperity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery. I don't think I'd ever have a look back at this journal many years, and so I tell myself, oh wow, did I hate the Vale once I did, didn't I? Just because I got sick, everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much of Adreno-Time. Is that really a crime? I got to treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? What happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but I'm misappropriate. But you a box of Adreno-Time and suddenly you're committing larceny. Okay. Page 12. God. God, that's a toilet and a half, isn't it? Is that it? Is that all there is? I can sleep. Resting beds is relaxing, moves time forward. Supernova. Okay, so that actually helps. Wait, why? I can't. Oh, can I talk to you about
Where are we headed?
it? No, don't worry. Is there something in here that I'm missing? I can't remember this at all. Oh, here we go. Well, today's the day Zoe. Well, today's the day. Well, you know what? I don't care if it's irrelevant. I don't have time for it. Shut up. Today is the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Band of the Wild, free spirit bandits living in camps out of the hills. Warming themselves by the light of the barrel fires. Probably mounted at the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to the folk like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free from any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organised. I've been fucking away some of Adelaide's food. Tucking. I thought they said fucking. Tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. Got some Adreno-Time too. Everybody loves Adreno-Time. Even Marauders, right? I've got some odds and Marauders on those Marauders. Well, let me throw with them. If I dangle a couple of syringes of Adreno-Time before their eyes. It's going to be great. Look out. Terra 2, Bandit Queen, Zoe, origin story. Just has begun. I'm going to have a whole gang of Marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. Okay, so she's actually, from what I remember, I think she's actually like a Marauder now. She's like a bandit. Oh, hello.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
Nah. Right, let's go. Right, so I'm from what I remember, she's completely different how you'd actually expect what she looks like or sounds like. Oh, hello. Okay, good. I haven't got much health left. I've only got one like inhaler left. Yeah, I don't have enough skill to do that. she's low on health as well.
Here we go!
Ow! Yeah, I'm gonna die if I'm not good. Oh, can I heal myself by eating stuff? I remember that, right? Yeah, use. There we go, level up. Right. Do tech. Leadership. Dialogue. And that's that. Okay. Cool. Now I can do the perks as well. Yes, we want health now. Can I upgrade her as well? Oh, you can actually, yeah, no, stick with what she's got.
Okay, moving out.
Oh no, hold. Right, we need to look for some food. Here we go. Yeah, well no, it's not stealing though, is it?
Nice.
Oh, I've got a new gun, I think. Yeah. Got a shotgun. Well, I gotta be careful now because I've only got stuff to consume. I haven't got any like inhalers, so. Oh, there she is. Yeah, not exactly what you expect.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
You're Zoe. Your people are looking for you.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
I can't imagine you're happy out here. Food's awful, company's worse, and no serial dramas.
And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
I need to clarify something for me, though.
I'm great at clarifying.
You a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
I'm impressed. How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adreno-Time, but I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Where'd you leave the camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Something else, actually.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Okay. Okay, back to... Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Sorry, Paravarti, sorry about that. I knew there was a fucking mine there. No, if we go back to the botanical lab and then we can convince her to be back there and... Oh, assault rifle, yes please. There we go. No, I don't want that. That's what I want. Right, we go back to there. Now Zoe is convinced to come back. Go back to botanical lab. Make my first stupid decision of the game.
What is it?
I told Zoe to come back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She joined up with a band of marauders. They didn't hurt her though.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Yes, please.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
I'll leave you be.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're living off the power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery. That's about it. Reed asks you to consider coming back to the town. He's willing to make amends. Something about coming back to the town, losing power. I wasn't really listening. Let's do the second one.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert power to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant. This is serious. I'm about to cut off your power. Now let's be
He
normal.
would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Money. Your camp has a power regulator. I need to protect my ship. Yeah.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that
Oh, I
odious
hate this
cannery.
fucking decision bullshit.
Seems the sort
Just
of thing
give me
a
the
hero
shit. I
would
want to go to my ship and fly away. I'm not mixed up in your problems. I just want to fix my ship. Yeah.
Well, if it's all the same to you, then you ought to divert power over to us, shut down Reed's cannery, and scrap it for parts.
What do you have against town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Leaving. I mean, I just... Oh, God. I just wanna fucking... I just wanna sort this game out and fucking...
Oh, gosh. Oh,
Right, so journal, okay. Divert power from Gmo from... Oh, fuck,
that's
let's just do
Thomas.
it.
He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
I'm not gonna steal, right, but I will change the I will change it. I will sort out the plan, fuck it.
Anything else I can do for you?
I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. How do I get out of here? There we go. Oh god, this place is so fucking fiddly. If we just go back to the... Because hopefully I could just... Yeah, if I take the power regulator out of this and then just take it off the fucking...
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Did you? Did you though? Guarantee you I'm going to get electrified if I just decide to jump into that.
Get ready!
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. God. Oh, I don't have any fucking... Edgewater thermal plant. Yeah, here we go. This is. I'm just going to disable it and go back to Edgewater. The loading takes so fucking long. That's the thing that pisses me off the most.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Searching for...
Oh my god, get out of the way.
Wow! Great work!
Okay, redirect power. Okay, so this is where we have to decide. Okay. Hold on, let's have a look. So, redirect power. Error. Okay, so I'm. Oh, God, I sort out the fucking power.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
3 switches? Yeah, it's not, because. Of course it is. Of course it would be silver, wouldn't it? Be fucking luck, wouldn't it? Fuck's sake. Okay. Okay. Fuck's sake. Oh, a revolver. I'll equip that. You know what, I'm actually completely lost on this one. I've done this so many times that I completely forgot. I'll leave it on this one and I'll do another one of these. But thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace.